Adam and I just went down to San Pasqual Soils and picked up 2 bucket loads of some garden compost. It's not garden compost, it's garden raised bed garden soil. And I'm going to start filling up my garden beds in here, and then I'm going to figure out the actual layout of my inner beds, which is exciting. Although it's not that exciting because that means I have to then take the beds that are covering my seedlings in the greenhouse off and risk them getting eaten by the mouse. So I'm hoping that I can get the mouse problem taken care of. But for now, I'm going to fill up the outer boxes. I think I'm going to fill up all of the outer boxes except for one, because this box right here is going to be where some of my tomatoes are, along with this box right here. And I need to go get myself another cattle panel, because I'm going to use the cattle panel like this, but I need one that goes over here, because the cattle panels are going to be the trellis for my tomatoes, or where I'm going to be staking my tomatoes up. So when we were down there, it's actually a cow farm, and we were hanging out with the cows a little bit while they were loading up our soil, and they were licking our hands and all that stuff. But this right here is the soil that I picked up. It's got some like loomy sand, some coconut coir, some perlite for drainage, and it smells really good. So I think that this is going to be really good for my beds. And each bucket that I got was $49, so in total with taxes it came out to $105. So I am going to start unloading this and filling up my garden beds. I think I'm going to be changing up the watering system in this garden also. This is just kind of in the way right now. I have it like clamped with a metal clamp. I'm just going to get that out of the way really quick. But I think I'm going to do more of a PVC style drip system if I can find out any more information on that. I think that's what I want to do here, because this just leaks way too much. But that's for another day. I'm going to get that removed so I can continue filling that planter. Well, that's just not gonna work. So that didn't go exactly as I planned. I actually snapped the connector, which kind of sucks because I still have things in here that I need to water, and now it's broken. So that's not cool. Now that I've got all my planter boxes, well, all of them minus the one that I need to get a cattle panel for, they're all full, and I still have way more soil than I know what to do with. And I topped off all the beds that I could top off. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get in here and remove the drip system altogether, because now it's just kind of in the way and it's useless. So I'm going to do that, because the next thing that I'm going to do is bring in my planter boxes and decide where I want them, and then start laying them out and getting them filled. all kinds of problems with this drip system. There's a lot of holes that I punched in it and have patched and plugged and that are all leaking. And sometimes, like, because we have really high water pressure here, and sometimes if I turn the water faucet on too high, it blows a hole, like it blows one of these. So I just want to get rid of this system altogether and try something new. Ah, bummer. Past its prime eating, but it's still good. Cal, come here. Paladin. Paladin, come here. Come here, Cal. This is my daughter's puppy, and he loves to eat garden veggies. Let's see if he'll eat this asparagus. What do you think? What do you think? Hmm? Come here. Do you want it? No, you can't have the camera. Cal. Cal. Kaladin. Sit. Good boy. Cal, come here. Come here, Kaladin. Kaladin, sit. Good boy. I think he probably would have eaten it, but he got distracted. So did I. He's back. He's back. Get. Hey. I do want to point out really quick that some parts of asparagus I think are poisonous to dogs. Like the fern part here is poisonous to dogs from what I understand, but the stalk and stem itself is not. So just keep that in mind. Of course, do any research yourself before giving your pet anything anyways, but yeah, I just thought I'd throw that in here.
Hi, bud. Hi, bud. Hi, bud. Hi, buddy.
This area right here might be a little bit more tricky just because I already have my cattle panels in here. And I need to remove that part over there. I may have to just cut it since this whole thing is getting redone anyway, so cutting it wouldn't really be that big of a deal. What a mess all that drip system is right there. I am going to be collecting the sprinkler parts and saving those, but then the tubing is just going to go in the trash. So whew, now that that's done, is this the fun part? No, the fun part's planting in the garden. I do need to remove like these guys down here. I don't know how easy that far one is going to be to move because I have broken it several times. But yeah, I'm going to get this removed and bring in some planter boxes.
No.
Oh, you want a strawberry? You want a strawberry?
you doing? Get out of the way.
No, you already have a strawberry. That is a lot of grow space, at least for me. So now I just need to figure out sort of a layout. I would like to have enough space between the boxes to be able to walk. I also need to leave enough space for that box when it's empty and I can get all the soil out of it and move it into its permanent place. So I have to think about that, where I want that. I definitely need it to slide down a little bit because it's too close over there, and I want it to slide down this way. And then I would like for this box here to be pretty even with it that way, but then I don't have much of a walkway here, but I also need to adjust all of these ones over here. So I think this is going to be plenty enough of a walkway here. I can move that one over a little bit, and then I can bring this one over, and when that one's empty I can bring that one over, even though I have lots of space that way. So I just kind of need to decide. I'm going to play around and move things around a little bit and see how I want it to be set up before I start putting any soil in it, but this is the idea here. I am going to leave probably this one, well, yes, this one, and this one empty, because those are the three that are going over my seedlings right now in the greenhouse, protecting them from the mouse that's eating them. So I'm gonna play around with this a little bit and then see what I want to do. I know I say it now that I like that layout, but knowing me, next year I'm gonna want to take all the soil out of there and reconfigure it. I don't know how I would do that. Maybe, okay, so I really like this, but just to curb my curiosity, I think I'm going to just rotate them and see what they look like the other way. I can already tell I am not going to like it this way. that's a big fat nope. I was just not feeling the planter boxes in the other direction. So now that I have them where I want them, I am just going to take a rake and rake out all of the mulch wood chips that I have kind of laying on the ground so that it is bare ground and level. And then I'll start filling up some of these boxes, but definitely not, like I said, those three, but they're still gonna get their area raked. So I'm sure you guys don't want to watch me fill the rest of these garden beds, so I'm gonna just go ahead and get that finished and taken care of. I just want to say thank you so much for hanging out with me, getting dirty in the garden, and I hope that you are starting your 2025 garden now, and I will see you soon.